Real nigga shit.
ModernWarNegro.
Real nigga talking, sit your ass down. What's up, motherfuckers? NWN here, and welcome back to Black Guy Reviews. And today we're talking about that Far Cry tray, okay? But before we get into the review, I'd like to give a special shout out to Ubisoft for hooking me up with a free early copy of the game so I can bring you guys a day one review. And also shout out to Elgato Gaming because they hooked me up with one of their capture cards, so now I can bring you guys gameplay in full 1080p, so shout out to them. But enough of that bullshit. Let's get into this Far Cry 3 review.
To my brother Riley for getting his pilot's license. Where the hell is that motherfucker?
To my father's black card, to my black card.
God, I haven't done Sambuca since I was 20 years old. Fucking passed out. Hold the door! Yo, Jason, get in!
Story. Who reading a book?
Far Cry 3 stars a character named Jason Brody and his family and friends who just so happen to want to go on a vacation, and they find out that there's this island that's supposed to be a gorgeous paradise and it's uninhabited, and it also just so happens that Jason's little brother just got his pilot's license, so they fly over to this island. You know, they're doing extreme sports, jumping out of planes and partying and shit, and when they hit the ground, they're captured by some butt pirates. Now when I say butt pirates, I'm not trying to be funny, it's not a joke, like they're literally like butt pirates. They're pirates who participate in the human trafficking sex slave business, and you and your family and friends are captured. Now after you escape, you join up with the local tribe and they give you all these abilities and they help you build your confidence, and you try to win back your family and friends from these pirates and then eventually try to escape this island. Now the story goes so much more deeper than this, but you know, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. You're just gonna have to play for yourself and see it, but it's a lot of really good plot twists in this game. And also I don't really like to comment on graphics too much, but this game is freaking gorgeous. I mean, like, I like to just talk about how the game made me feel, but it's literally some moments in this game where you gotta just stop and like look around like, yo, this joint is nice, son. It's like that. Gameplay. Far Cry 3 is an open world first person shooter, but I mean the game is just so much more deeper than that, okay? First of all, the island in this game is freaking massive, and the ways it lets you get across this island is freaking fantastic. I mean, you could just drive a regular ass car or drive a boat, you know, do the boring regular stuff, or you can take the hang glider like I like to do, or use the flying suit and fly or glide across the whole island. And I mean, you use these modes of transportation to reach these radio towers, which you climb, you traverse, and then you turn on the radio tower, which does like this whole synchronization thing, basically the same thing that happens in Assassin's Creed. And after that, it'll open up the map, like a certain section of the map, and it'll show you where the main mission is, where all the side missions are. There's all kinds of side missions, okay? You got like hitman contract, delivering medical supplies, animal hunting, and I mean there's all kinds of freaking different animals in this game. Everything from A to Z. I'm telling you, you got tigers, Komodo dragons, you got deers, buffalo, sharks. Oh my god, like I was like, it's actually, there's a freaking jaguar in the game, y'all, a jaguar. Like, like it's actually really surprising to see how many animals they managed to get into this game, okay? And when you do these missions, okay, say you want to like liberate a certain area, okay, and you go and you take on these pirates. Now the game is a first person shooter and you can choose to enter the mission doing like the Rambo style, just going in guns blazing, but the game actually rewards you for being stealthy, meaning moving through the jungle and using it to your advantage and trying to creeping through the bushes and like killing people with your knife. And when you do a gun kill, you only get a certain amount of XP, but when you do a knife kill, a stealth kill, you get 3 times as much XP as when you use a gun. So then when you build up enough XP, it'll give you a skill point which you can use on your skill tree, which is like RPG elements, and you can unlock all these different abilities like freaking cleaning, like killing somebody from like underwater, and like throwing, like killing somebody with your knife, then pulling his knife out of his pocket and throwing it at somebody else. There's like all these different cool abilities that you can use with your skill points, okay? But moving on to the multiplayer, okay? The multiplayer was bleh, okay? Like it's not great. but it's not bad. I mean, it's just there. It's basically Call of Duty in the jungle. I mean, like, you get to basically set up your own class, you get to pick your kill streaks, and then you go play the mode that you want to play. Like, it's literally Call of Duty in the jungle. So I mean, it wasn't bad, but it just gave me deja vu. I didn't really care for it. There is co-op in this game, but at the moment that I've done this review, since I got the game early, I couldn't find anybody online to play the co-op, because I mean, basically the only people who were playing this game were other reviewers, so I can't really speak on that. But from my understanding, it's basically like a bunch of little short missions that you and somebody else work on and try to survive and stuff. But I can't tell you how I feel about it. And there's a map editor in the multiplayer, okay, and I didn't really care for it, but you might like it because you get to create your own map and you can share with your friends and play each other or whatever. So if you like that type of thing, you're a creative person, more power to you. But my favorite thing in the gameplay is the animals, and what I mean, it's funny, like, these animals were able to emotionally affect me, and that's how you know you got a game that's a winner, okay? And what I mean is, like, so many times okay, let me give you an example. One time I was on a mission, right, and I'm sitting there fighting with the pirates or whatever, and out of nowhere a fucking tiger comes out and attacks, and all you hear is, like, I'm focusing on the pirate over here and the tiger's over there, and all you hear is from the pirate is, "Oh shit, it's a tiger, everybody run!" And he's like, "Oh shit, oh shit," and then the tiger's like mauling everybody, killing everybody. The motherfucker just comes out of the jungle mauling everybody, right? And after he kills the pirates, he attacks me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is some bullshit." And you gotta praise the developers of this game, because it really makes you feel like you're a part of this jungle where anything can happen. Like, it really feels real, like it's you versus the pirates versus the animals and vice versa, and it's just real cool shit. And I mean, the way I know this game was a winner is because it managed to affect me emotionally, and what I mean is shit like this happened. And it had me looking like I literally like jumped out of my chair. Like, this is some bullshit. Like, it scared a grown ass man. I was like, okay, this joint alright, yo, this joint alright. What I hated. No sweat, no sweat, no sweat. Long loading screens. Nobody likes them. In this game, you can be waiting up to anywhere from freaking 2 to 3 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you die, which you will a lot because the AI is very smart and very aggressive, at least I died a lot, maybe I just suck, you gotta wait for that freaking long ass loading screen. You're like, god damn, can I just hop back into the action, okay? But the main thing that bugged me about this game is the fact that it's full of bugs and glitches, and I'm talking about glitches that freaking interrupt the game and the whole flow of everything. And one glitch that happened to me multiple times was after I finished one of the main missions, I would go and turn it into the person, and it would say press X to interact with this person. Well, I'm pressing X, I'm pressing X, I'm pressing X. Nothing happened. So I gotta reload from the last checkpoint, watch this long ass boring loading screen, then I gotta play through a certain chunk of the mission again just to get to this person to turn my mission in, which I should have been able to do in the first place, okay? But then you gotta deal with bullshit like this.
This doesn't look good. I've got to get out of here.
And the crazy thing is, I didn't even get to finish the freaking mission. I had to reload from the last checkpoint, and I had to watch this long, boring ass loading screen, finish a certain chunk of that mission just so I don't even fall through the freaking floor again. It was bullshit, okay? Bullshit. Ooh. Final verdict. Swag, 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 swag. Despite all its technical flaws, I'd be a goddamn liar to stand up here and tell you not to get this game, okay? This game is one of the best games of 2012, and therefore, I recommend you buy it. Quote that. Take that, take that, take that. Oh, and I highly suggest you check out the Far Cry 3 Facebook page because they're doing a lot of different giveaways. So if you want to win some free stuff, Far Cry 3 stuff, I highly suggest you check out their Facebook page, show them some love. Link will be in the description box below. But anyway, if you found this review helpful, which I highly doubt, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. You know, all that bullshit. Thanks for watching, you guys, but my city need me.
How things been since I left? I know these niggas now have very little respect. That's why I came back to get you up out that dress, and that was kinda direct, but what else would you expect? You can buy cars, big condos and jets, handguns and texts, you'll never get no respect. She walks in the room, kisses me on my neck, sits down on the couch like I'm trying to have sex. 2 months later, her stomach it feels upset. Took a pregnancy test, shook her head and was yes. Never meant that.